Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to TCG University. It's me, Noah, here doing another deck profile for Eijiro Kirishima 2 Dot, the DLC one. I think this character's super sick, so I'm going to go in depth with him as well. 6-hander, 27 health, enhanced twice per turn. I can destroy one of my foundations, build a card from my hand face down, and draw a card. And my attack is +2 damage, and then respond, commit after an unblocked attack, after my rival's attack is not blocked, my bad. After my rival's attack is not blocked, I can half the damage round down of what I take. So if it's a 5, instead of taking 3, I would take 2. Cool things like that. So the way I built this deck, it was supposed to be, honestly, just a flip deck. Is the first iteration of this. So we did Fury flips and combos. The only non-Fury card in the deck would be 4 copies of Back Alley Haymaker. It builds a card in, or it draws me a card, which is super cool because I can dig through more. It has Stun 2, which is nice, and EX2 as well. It's honestly just a really good generic card to play under any of its symbols, if you ask me. We played 2 copies of Howitzer Impact. If we build up the momentum, drawing cards is super cool, and this also just helps keep me at a deadlock because I can destroy things in the process if need be. And I could build things back in if I blow things up. To some degree, I guess. I still, it's a 1-for-1 at that point. It's just a really nice card to have. I don't want to view it so much as a combo finisher. It's just a way to either progress your turn for building or progress your turn for attacking, but it is really nice to have, and it's a Fury. We played 3 copies, might bump up to a 4, of Detonation Launcher. It says enhance flip a foundation, which I did screw up on a few times, so I do need to acknowledge that. First time playing with these decks, so I do apologize. We don't have too much time to do things, but yeah, if you guys see any issues, please just comment always. Enhance flip a foundation. If your next attack is a high attack, add the top card of your deck to momentum. If your next attack is a mid attack, your rival flips a ready foundation, which is super sick because that will combo with things such as Hard Crusher. Well, I feel like I'm playing more than 2 Hard Crusher. No, I'm only playing 2 Hard Crusher. Should play more. The flip is like the whole point of this deck. Don't know why I didn't do 4. So Hardened Crusher, which is a mid. So if you play it off right after Detonation Launcher, you get 2 flips due to its response that they flip a foundation as well. And then Enhanced, you can discard top 2 cards of your deck. If it deals damage, you get to build it face down at end turn. So you get another, essentially a free foundation at that point. We play 4 copies, probably the best card in the deck in my opinion. Well, second best, quote unquote, in my opinion. In terms of getting the deck's goal of flipping things, best card. 4 copies of Finishing Blast. It says enhance, your rival flips a ready foundation, super sick. And then enhance, if you used its powerful, it also gets +2 speed, which is cool. I used it a few times, not all the time, but it's really for the flip. The ability to shut down foundations is very important. At this point, making people play a vanilla game. And then we played 4 copies of Hardened Frenzy because, hey, it's cool that it's the Fury, and we build foundations down. So generally, this card comes in with 3 damage, 2 from Kirishima, and 1 from itself, and 1 speed. So it's usually like a 5 for 7. And then if it's completely blocked, we get to build it face down to continue our turn. Moving on to foundations, we played 2 copies of Apathetic. 4 checks are a little scary, so we only tried 2 for this time. It's just target, or flip this to target, flip something else. We played 3 copies of Brute Strength. Not Brute Force Strength, Brute Strength. So we can keep ourselves out of deadlock, give our attacks damage if need be. I don't really want to cut for it. I'd rather just blow up a foundation at that point. We're playing Under Earth. I always think you should play this card if you can, at least at a 3 of. Or more so at max at a 3 of, because it is a 4 check. We have You're So Obvious to reset speed or damage on things. If they are punch attacks, they get a cool little bonus for it, but if you think you're going to block it, it's fine. Or if you think you're going to eat it, it's whatever. We played 4 copies of Tutoring Kirishima because we do blow up foundations and put them in our discard pile. So if we blow this up, we can remove it and make them flip again, which is the point. We just like to flip things. We played 2 copies of Harden. Pretty simple. If we block with it, we can say the next attack deals 2 damage, or it has 2 less damage. I don't think I ever really built this in and used it efficiently because I didn't feel the need to. But if you have a card with Harden, you can commit this to give it 3 damage. If it doesn't have Harden, the card only gets 2 damage. We did play 2 copies of Homage to My Hero. If we plan on just tanking attacks, we can always commit that to draw a card, or if our opponent tanks attacks, we can commit it to draw a card, as well as we can enhance. If we built a card in this turn, all of our attacks are essentially going to get 1 damage for the turn. 2 copies of Learning the Standards in case we want to flip things, or we just don't want them to continue on their attack string and combo cool things. We're playing Under Earth. This card's nuts Under Earth. We play 4 copies of Super Regen. If we eat damage and we half it, we can probably Super Regen and either balance out or even gain a health off of it, depending. We play 3 copies of Resistance because it's pretty. The block mod's high, so if you block with it early, it feels okay. It's not super terrible, but more so because its ability that it can cancel stuns, which is nice, and it can neg 2 damage on the next attack. 4 copies of Shock Absorption, just for the speed hate, obviously, blow it up. And then we play 4 copies of Manly Friendship because it's +1 or -1 damage, so super sick. We play 3 copies of Manly Passionate. If we block with a Foundation, we get to build it back in. We are playing Haymaker, so there's no reason not to play extra spam if need be. So we play 4 copies of It Can't Be Fixed. In case they stun me down, we can build more things in. 4 copies of Battle Resolve because we can also use this in tandem with Kirishima to take less damage and then commit flip it so we can gain a health back, and then we can blow it up and build something else from my hand or draw a card too. And then, because we're flipping shit, 4 copies of Internship with Best Genus that says on play I mill a card and they flip a Foundation. Out of all of the decks, Kirishima was the most entertaining deck for me to play. I do like just having like a fun gimmick to play with a deck, like Kirishima saying I essentially get to flip shit and continue my attack strings on. He did make it all the way to the finals and lost to Ida. Unfortunately, the Ida deck was just too fast, is really what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed the deck profiles that have been provided. Obviously, like, comment, subscribe. If there's any issues, please feel free to leave a comment down below. It's like me and James really working on things, so like we could appreciate the feedback in general. Check out our socials, check out our TCG player, our Patreon, and all that fun stuff. Yeah, otherwise, thanks for watching, guys.